Bow your head!
Successful.
How long ago they shut this down?
Shit been shut down for about 20 years.
Has it been that long?
Yes.
Great
15 at the least, I'd say.
after school thing for the kids.
What happens in neighborhoods where the self-esteem has been overshadowed by the decay and the children no longer play the way they used to? Where young boys choose to follow figures that had no father figures, a place where lives have been reduced to mere names on a nigga wall. A lot of dead shames on a nigga wall, cause most of my childhood friends died over some dumb shit. It's like we all on some slum shit. Whatever happened to that we shall overcome shit. Nigga, where I'm from shit, they done tore down the projects and took away neighborhood sports. It's a place where little black boys put on jerseys and shorts, dream big about starting.
And let it be known, Mr. Mayor, anybody in there?
Can't go lunch, man.
If it takes 1,000 marchers, we gonna come back, we gonna come back, and you gonna come back. We are not the one, we are not the people that you can pat on the head and say don't play.
That's right.
Behind hardwood courts, but awake to the harsh reality of the stripped, unfinished inner city floor where life splinters. Cold winters are sheltered by crack houses instead of recreational centers that they claim to not have the paper to keep open for operation. The deconstruction of the black family has been in perpetuation ever since Willie Lynch set his theory in motion. Decharacterization was his sole promotion. Therefore, if we take the basketball out of his face and put the coke in his place, he'll still score. What's a young boy to do when he doesn't want to do wrong, but there's a lock in the right door? When he has the heart of a soldier, the aggression of a prize fighter, but no one's taught him what to fight for. See, most of our families are fatherless and quite poor, so we miss out on meals as well as kisses and hugs. You've got the audacity to cut the funding for the facilities that keep us off the streets, then ask us why we sell drugs. But imagine if niggas put down their dice and guns, picked up their daughters and sons, and put a little love right there where the hate is. Imagine if niggas had the chance to become accountants before being taught what the difference between wet and dry weight is. Imagine if these little inner city kids had the same type of schools that these rich kids have way out there in the sticks. Imagine if niggas had the chance to learn chemistry for real before we learned how to whip 7.5 out of 6. Imagine if these little black girls could go to that dance school for free and learn to love the dream of that Broadway show. Imagine if she wasn't forced into a game where you assume a filthy name and put your soul when your ass up for show. Imagine if she was taught to love herself, imitate no one, demand and demonstrate respect when she walks through the door. Imagine if she watched the telly and saw herself during the primetime hour instead of the 4 o'clock video whore. Imagine.
You got a mind, got a vision, got a dream. Said you want to change the world, but you wonder what that means. See, what if I told you that it's easier than it seems? You just take an opportunity and fill it with a need. Take a moment to decide that you'll no longer perceive the world in the different ways that you're taught by society. So please, and I plead, if you want to make a difference, if you want to succeed, you will empower other people. You will let go of greed.
Anybody in there?
Can't go lunch, man.
If it takes 1,000 marchers, we gonna come back, we gonna come back, and you gonna come back. We are not the people that you can pat on the head and say don't play. And let it be known, Mr. Mayor, anybody in there?
Can't go lunch, man.
If it takes 1,000 marchers, we gonna come back, we gonna come back, and you gonna come back.
You will pave the way, you will go plant the seeds, you will set an example, you'll walk and you'll lead. You will shine your light so that others can see. You will unchain your mind and inspire others to be free. Instead of being quiet, you will stand up and speak. For those without a voice, yeah, for those who are weak. You will put up a fight and accept no defeat. You will bring out the truth and you'll practice what you preach. You will teach positivity, love, joy, and cheer. Have compassion and empathy instead of hiding your tears. You'll believe in yourself, know that your time is here. You'll take action now instead of waiting till next year. When you learn something new and your thoughts are more clear, you'll put it out to the world so that others can hear. When faced with doubt, you'll push through and persevere. And when making a choice, you'll choose love over fear.
What we see from the city? You know the answer? Police. They don't see investment. They see police. He said, when I grew up, John Hay Homes was, we thought it was, a rundown housing authority property. It was barrack style, if you remember that, and high crime area. But he said it was a safe haven. They had a center there, a center right there. Then you walk across the street. And there was a center on the building we were trying to repurchase. Originally, the city owned that. Originally, the city owned Comer Cox Park. Originally, the city owned Chamberlain. Gave it all away, and it went down the toilet. And so we're trying to build it back up.
I call that taxation without representation. That's what we're looking at. And if one of the things that we would learn to do, they did a grand thing when they took that discipline away from us, because when they made our parents afraid to discipline the children, then what happened? We found out that the teachers were afraid of the principals were scared of the superintendent was scared of the school board was scared of the parents were scared of the children, and the children ain't scared of nobody.